Well, thank you everyone for having me here today. It's an honor to be here to talk to you guys. I've often been asked, where do I get my inspiration from? Well, the short answer for that question, the inspiration comes from within. Now, for the more complicated question, where do you find the spark to ignite your inspiration? Well, the answer is also a little complicated. And the spark comes in all different forms. It comes from the parents, the friends, the new people you meet every day, nature, or I could go on and on with that. But one of the things that sparked my inspiration is the challenge that I face in my life. And having those challenges really allowed me to understand who I am as a person and made me stronger for that. Well, I'll also start with the obvious. The first challenge in my life was simply being deaf. I was born profoundly deaf. And what that means is when I was born, I could hear very, very little, not enough to even save my life. But with that in mind, one of the stories my parents used to tell me, I used to take out all the pan and pot out of the kitchen cabinet, and I'll find the biggest spoon I could find. I'll be banging all the noise and driving my parents crazy, I'm sure. But at the same time, if I could hear just the slightest sound from all the pot and pan banging, it inspired me. And that became my source of motivation. The first challenge I have to face is being able to express myself. Being a deaf child, and I wore hearing aids, but they didn't work out for me. So I didn't know how I can communicate with people. And my parents knew the importance of communication. So they hired a sign language teacher and brought them in every week and taught me and my parents sign language. And that became the source of communication for me, so I'm able to express myself to my parents. And it was the best stepping stone for me. It became my first language. But at the same time, if I go out in the world and I start doing sign language to the people, they're going to be looking at me like, what the hell are you saying? So that became my next step. I needed to find a way I can communicate with people. So I went into mainstream school. And the school board was very grateful, and they provided sign language interpreter. But I wanted to do more than that, so I ended up having a speech therapist. And my speech therapist started teaching me spoken language. I'm just going to do a little quick exercise with you guys. So let's take a phrase, it's a beautiful day. So on the count of three, I want everyone in this room to say it. So 1, 2, 3. It's a beautiful day. All right. Actually, let's do it one more time and louder. So 1, 2, 3.
It's a beautiful day.
Okay, I can hear you now. All right. I want you to do the same thing, but without your voice. So you're just moving your mouth. So 1, 2, 3. Well, what you just did is my life every day. And that was my speech therapist challenge, to be able to form the sound for me to understand, because I don't even know if I'm making sound or just blowing air. And she worked really hard with me and developed all the vocabulary so I can communicate and start interacting with hearing people. And I'm very thankful for that opportunity because it got me to where I am right now. And I know I have a little accent going on because this is the closest that she was able to get me to replicate the sound. And now I'm able to communicate with my peer, my teacher, and learning all the subjects like math, science, English, GM, I don't work out in guitar, and so forth. But there was always a disconnect between the courses because all of it requires spoken language to be able to learn the subject, except one course, which was art. Art, to me, was something I was able to fully express myself without even talking. And that became my spark. I fully invested myself into art. And I ended up becoming a painter, a sculptor, and became an architect and ultimately a fashion designer. With art, it's something that I love so much, and I'm still learning right now. I only became a fashion designer 2 years ago, so professionally I graduated, and I'm still learning. A couple of weeks ago, I was invited to talk to you guys today, and I was quite nervous because I wasn't sure if I was able to prepare a speech for something like this. But my little sister said, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I'm like, yeah, one of the few times that she's actually right. And I aspire to inspire with my story. And I hope I inspire a couple of you. The thing that I want you to take with you today is inspiration is not something that I can give you. It's already in you. What you need to do is to find the spark, fuel it, and make it grow. Discover the passion that you have and that excites you like the potting pan just banging all almighty until the parent goes deaf. Don't settle for average. Find something that inspires you. The bigger than you think, the greater that you will become. So keep that in mind. So definitely think big and do everything that you want to do in your life. So, thank you.